Where are you, the one I called for? Is this the end or is there more? I was a girl with a dream not meant for me nor for you.
A good actor can connect with their audience. Can you connect with your audience? People think anyone can act. Sure, a monkey can act, but who's going to pay to watch a monkey? Great acting can only happen when you become the story. You don't just play your character. You become your character. Your love, your fear, your emotion become part of the story. You don't just do your job. You bring your character to life. You become her. You're a beautiful actress. Yes, but people can't see that. They only see what they want to see. A beautiful star, a star in Hollywood. Always looking great, dancing and singing all day long. Well, if that's what they want, fine. Give it to them. But one day, they will tire of this character because there will always be another pretty face, another great voice. The only way to forever capture their love and attention is to let them love you. I've studied your acting. You are great, but you only show your audience one side of you. You're so much more than that. People say that you are the most beautiful woman in the world. Perfect hair. Perfect makeup. But what is underneath that? I think when you act, that you are putting makeup on your acting. You won't dare let anyone see the real you. Why is that? Come, Marilyn. Stand here. Take this out.
Actually, I don't try to hide my acting. I don't know who really I am. And I give them what they want. I give them the polished actress, like a perfect one. Why it's no good?
Show me you love that apple.
I like it.
Oh, that's great. It'd be a great fruit commercial or a lipstick commercial. Try again.
I love it. Can I have a bite?
Well, I would certainly buy the apple, or you if I had the money. But I don't really feel like you love that apple. Show me the love.
My mom. She gave me an apple. It was the last day that we were together at home. Me and my mom. They took her to the hospital. And I never saw her again.
Take that moment. Use it. Hold it tight. When you're on screen, that's the moment you bring the baby.
should I fear? Is he not here?
I'm sorry, baby. Mama's not feeling very well. Here, eat an apple.
What is going
What are
on?
you? Why are you in my room? Who is this? Call the police! Call the police! Put him away! He wants to set fire to my house!
It's me. It's George. What happened?
This is only a paper moon floating over a cardboard sea. What happened? Why am I shrank? You're the devil! Why are you cursing me? Who is this? Who are you? Why do you want to kill me? There's blood on your face. You're Satan! God help me! They're all coming from hell for me! Don't take me there! I don't want to die! Satan is here! God help me! They're all coming from hell for me! I don't want to die! I don't want to die! Come here. Come here. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Ah!
Don't make a sound, or we'll send you away in an ambulance.
Are you out of your mind taking in that little girl? Do you think we're a charity home or a mental institution?
She's a beautiful little girl. She's 8 years old. She can take care of herself. Maybe she can even help around the house. I feel too bad for her.
Look, you have a good heart, but we already have enough stuff on our plate already. We can't help her. We can't even afford her.
You don't need to worry about this. She's a ward of the state. They pay her for her food, lodge, and education. All we need to do is to provide a roof over her head, and the state will pay all our expenses.
Are you talking about her living expenses?
Yes. I spoke to the caseworker. I told her I need some time to move things around, and she said she can stay at her mom's house for now, as long as she's under adult supervision.
Oh, where do you
The
think?
tenant there said he can take care of her and make sure she has everything she wants. The good part is we still get paid. We get a check.
Well, where do you think you're going to put her?
And the sofa and the den. If we have guests over, she can move to the storage room. She's small enough, she'll fit.
How much do you think we're going to get paid? That much?
Yeah!
What should I do? Well, all you saw was him going in the little girl's room. What else did you see?
I didn't see anything. I was afraid I was going to scream if I got in there.
Why?
He was there for 3 hours.
Well, what did the little girl say?
She didn't say anything, actually.
Okay.
Since her mom, went crazy and all this, she's kind of quiet.
I'm sorry.
She's kind of stuttered every time I try to get one word out of her.
She does?
Who would believe an 8-year-old slut will seduce my man?
You cannot put this on her. She's only 8 years old. What are you thinking?
She could have said something.
What?
What was wrong with her? She has no boobs, no period. She's not even a woman. And she would do such things?
Look, you can't be talking like that. You don't know what happened. Maybe he went in there to go to the bathroom, or maybe he was reading her a book.
I know. He did something with her.
Why?
I wish she would just tell me about it. What if she goes tell somebody else? What if she goes tell the caseworker? Oh my God! I'm gonna be in trouble and Ed is gonna go to prison.
Do you think she could have said something to anybody at school or friends?
You know, I will go to prison.
Look, you don't know what happened. You can't jump to conclusions. I know we're going to get to the bottom of it.
How?
Look, I have a spare bedroom at my place. Why can't she come and live with me? And you keep the check, because I know you need the money.
Okay.
And that way, Ed can't get to her. The state won't know. And you can just tell them that you don't have enough space for her and that she's coming to live with me.
That could work.
But do they ever come by to visit?
No.
Okay, well, perfect. Just bring her by right away and just don't tell Ed that you know anything. And then we'll figure out what really happened.
Oh my God.
But don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of it.
Thank you.
Oh.
Why am I alone in this room? Shouldn't I be the one with all? Where are you, the one I called for? Is this the end or is there more? I was a girl with a dream not meant for me nor for you.
Hey. Hi. I'm Jim. Do you live around here?
Yes, I live with Anne.
Oh, so you're the orphan girl.
No, I'm not orphan. My mom is still alive. She's just sick. She's in hospital.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Well, I live 3 houses down, so if you ever need any help, just feel free to stop by.
What should I do?
What's wrong?
Grand Anna, she's moving out of the state and I will be sent to orphanage.
Well, why?
Grand Aunt said I can't move out of the state, so, or I can go back to live with, with Grace, but then it will hurt me, so I will be sent to orphanage and I prefer to die than going back to orphanage.
Well, can't you find a job and be on your own?
No, till I'm 18.
How old are you?
I just turned 60.
I know this may sound crazy, but I have a job, and yeah, I think you're pretty cute. Maybe I can offer you a home.
Like adopt me?
No, of course not. I can marry you.
Oh, but you think your parents will be okay? Everyone in the neighborhood knows that I'm orphan and I have a crazy mom.
I'm 21, my parents don't know what I do anymore. I can do whatever I want. And plus, they don't think you're a bad person. And I like you, and that's all that matters, right?
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Oh, thank you. You saved my life.
I have something I need to tell you. You're gonna have to stay with my parents for a while. I'm going to the war.
War?
I have to. I'm a man. I need to protect and serve my country.
No, please don't. I cannot live without you.
But I have to. I have to fight for my country. It'll be fine. You'll be with my parents. My parents are like family.
No, they don't like me. Can I enlist too?
Don't be silly. You can't fight in the army, and it's okay. It's okay.
No, if something's happened to you, I will be alone. Like this.
Listen. Listen. The war's gonna be over soon enough. Just write me. Wait for me. Promise.
Here we go, we'll change the world, come down with us. We can't go, we need you by our side, don't you worry. We will laugh in the morning sunshine. We want a world of joy. And here we go all the way. And
Norma Jean, it's such a pleasure to finally have been meeting you. Can I call you Norma?
Oh, you can call me anything you want.
That's good. Anything? I hope you don't mind me saying this, but Norma Jean is a great name, but it's not a name for a girl like you.
What does it mean?
Well, Norma Jean's a sweet name, and we don't want you to be just some ordinary girl. We want you to be a goddess, okay? A girl walking out of a dream. We want you to have a name that's like the secret you keep all to yourself and don't tell anybody. Or like the name that you whisper in your dreams.
But it should be the name like this.
I got it. Marilyn.
Marilyn.
Say it with me, like this. Marilyn.
Marilyn.
That's it.
So I am Marilyn Baker.
No, that don't sound too good. Is there any other names you go under?
Oh, I can use my husband's name. Marilyn Daughter.
You're married? Fans are not gonna like a married woman on the big screen.
Oh, I was married when I was 16 and then he has been away for 3 years.
The name's too long, and he's excess baggage that you don't need to be carrying with you. Maybe we can get you divorced on paper. That way you can be more marketable. How about your mother's maiden name?
Monroe.
Monroe. Marilyn Monroe. That's it. Marilyn Monroe.
I'm Marilyn Monroe.
Excellent. Excellent.
Jim, the studio said they'll be more marketable if I were single.
What does that mean?
Oh, it means that we just divorced on the paper and we're still married, we live together, we are, just on the paper.
You know I don't like to lie. I mean, I don't like that you're doing these modeling jobs, but I mean, it's not such a bad idea.
What do you mean?
We were too young when we got married. I mean, I was too young. And I didn't like that you were acting, but you didn't listen. And a woman should respect her husband. And if I'm gonna be disposable like that, then I would rather just forget about the papers. I'll help you become more marketable by just dropping off the picture completely.
Damn. Why?
I'm saying I'm gonna get a real divorce. And you obviously have bigger priorities and you don't really mind anyway.
That's not true.
It'll be for the best. I guess that's goodbye.
I was a girl with a dream not meant for me nor for you.
What did I do wrong?
Nothing. I told you before.
So then why didn't renew my contract? I do all these acting classes. I even memorize all this script. And I'm so good right now. I really don't understand what's happening.
It's their loss, not yours.
Yeah, but I need them. I don't know Hollywood. I don't know how it works. But I think I play their games. And still, nothing.
Trust me, I will get you the contract that you deserve.
Oh, you're so cute. A few years ago, I would be happy if I had the ticket to see the movie. But right now, I want to be a movie star. I want to be on the big screen. But I understand why the studio didn't want me. Because look at my nose. I have a Pinocchio nose. Who wants to pay to see the movie with someone with the Pinocchio nose?
You silly thing, you don't have a Pinocchio nose. You're the most beautiful girl in Hollywood.
Okay, so if I don't have a Pinocchio nose, it means that I have a pig jaw. I have the shark jaw. Look.
No, I already said you are perfect. I mean,
Give it to me. You need to have a new glasses.
line.
Will you marry me?
Will you marry me?
What? Did I touch something and a magic button or something? Are you blind?
When I see you, I see a perfect lady. Purely and lovely.
You don't know what's going to kill you.
I know. I know. And to prove to you that you are perfect, I want you to be my wife. Why are you crying? I mean, what happened? Just the thought of marrying me? An old fool makes you cry? If that, I just want you to be happy. If that makes you cry, I won't ask.
No, it's just people usually want to have me as an object, and you want to have my hand.
Is that a yes?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. You made me feel not such terrible. I feel good thanks to you.
Is that a no? Or a no, a thank you, a no thank you?
Why do you want to marry a penniless girl?
Because maybe I want to take care of her.
You really make me cry. Oh my god. What's that?
Look, say yes if you want me to take care of you, and say no if you want to break my heart.
You know what? How about maybe first I need to take care of my nose. I need to fix it, and then the Fox Studio, they will have no excuses to renew my contract. I will fix this little thing in me, and then...
No, I don't think you can improve upon perfection, but if getting a new nose will make you happy, then I'll pay for that.
Really, you will? Oh, thank you so much.
And I will do that. No strings attached.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Do you know I once wished I could fly out to you? Let heaven hold the door. The dreams like these, not for girls like me. There is nothing but sorrow. Can you feel my heart? It beats for you. I am lost without you. Every time when I think of you.
Thank you for dinner. It was lovely.
Of course. I love your accent, by the way.
Thank you. It's for my next movie. I just started to work on it. Although, I need to tell you, I never watched any baseball game.
Well, that's okay. Since you don't watch too many baseball games, I should have you know I actually retired last year, so... Yeah, but this gives me time to do what I really love to do, which is watch movies.
Have you ever watched any of my movies?
Of course. At least 10 times each. I love your acting.
Really? And people say that I can't act.
Really? They must be blind. You're one of the best out there. It's as if you're not even acting. You really just embrace your characters. It's wonderful.
Oh, do you really feel that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, let me tell you a little secret. The reason I'm such a good hitter, right, is because I have good sense. And I see that in you. You just feel it. You have that sense, and it's just natural. Where everybody else, they're just acting.
No one ever tell me that. You know that I don't have a good education.
Oh, well, don't put yourself down. I didn't even graduate from high school.
I didn't graduate for high school neither.
Well, it doesn't really matter, because look at what you've become. Look at what you've made of yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You know, I played in a movie once, a small role. You know, I always wanted to be on the big screen and everything, but I had to give it up.
Why?
Because people don't want to see a not so good looking baseball player play himself. And to be honest, I wasn't very good. So I actually, you know, found an actress who was worse than me, and I married her.
Are you still married?
No, I decided to put my country before her when I enlisted, so we're divorced now. My country before her.
I was married before the war. I was 16, and it was the only way to avoid going back to the orphanage. And then Jim went to the war and I stayed with his parents, but he didn't like me, so I went to work in the factory. And then I started to doing modeling jobs, but Jim, he didn't like it, so when he came back from the war, we signed for divorce. I'm really sad for your wife. She took care of you, no?
Yeah, but, you know, it comes a point where everybody just kind of needs to go their separate ways. But it looks like Jim was very lucky to have you, though, for the time that he did.
Thank you.
I guess the only thing I'm good at is hitting balls.
Don't hurt me. No.
What's wrong? Baby, what's wrong? What's wrong?
Oh,
What's going on?
it's you. Oh, the man. Oh,
What did they do to you?
it was just a dream.
What
Why
did they do to you?
did they hurt me? Why did they grab me?
Nobody's gonna hurt you. You're here with me. What happened? It's okay. Tell me what happened.
When they took my mom away, they said she was crazy, and they put me in the Grace house. And then that man comes to me during the night, and they tell me if I scream, they send me away too. And then I let him do it, whatever he wanted. And during the day he went to the church, and at night he came to hurt me so bad. And I didn't tell to Grace. I was afraid, and when she found out, she blamed me so much. She blamed me that I didn't tell her, and she blamed me for causing the problems, and she sent me away to her mom.
You're safe here now. Don't worry. What can I do?
I love you so much.
Will you marry me?
Oh, Chewy. I love you so much, and I know that you love me too, but are you sure that you want to marry me?
Yes. Absolutely. What's wrong, baby? Come on, tell me, what's wrong?
But I need to tell you, but this, you remember? I don't remember, maybe these Playboy pictures. When Jim divorced me, I had no money at home, so I had to accept all these modeling jobs. So the Playboy picture was it. And I don't want the people to laugh at you that you married that kind of girl.
No. It doesn't matter to me. I just wish I was there at the time to help you.
But it's another thing that I need to tell you. Oh, so
It's okay.
shame.
No, don't. What's wrong? It's just me.
So, I was so happy when I got this acting contract. But when they didn't want to renew it with me, I was so scared and panicked. And I was told to see the executive and show them my assets and giving them whatever they wanted if I really wanted to have something from them. So I did it. I'm really sorry. I'm a bad girl.
No, you're not. You're not a bad girl. You probably would. If I was in your position, I would have done the same thing.
Oh,
Hey.
Hey.
You marry me?
Yeah.
I mean it too, Lee.
I love you too much.
So I'll take that as a yes?
Yes. Marilyn DiMaggio.
Marilyn DiMaggio, that's got a good ring to it.
Are you the one for me? Or should I walk alone? Is this love or just a dream? Are you here for real?
Hello, baby. Good morning.
You care to know what today's cover front page news is?
Oh, what is it?
The color of your underwear?
Oh, this is advertisement for the 7-year each.
You're not embarrassed.
Why should I? This is part of my job.
Then I can't be a part of it. You're Joe's wife. You're an embarrassment. Stand in public half naked like that?
But you knew it. I'm an actress. I'm a superstar.
So quit. Seriously, we have enough money. Why go out and dress like a whore and act like one? Seriously.
How could you say that? Are you drunk?
I was drunk when I decided to marry you. Only a few beers, but still, I mean, just out there flirting with the whole world. Filthy whore.
I will for divorce!
Marilyn, Mom, Dad said you didn't want us anymore.
Oh, my love. I love you so much. Come here. Oh, you know what? No matter what's happened with your dad and me, I will always love you. You will always be my son.
I love you, Marilyn, Mom.
Oh, Miss Monroe.
Oh, Mr. Miller, do you still remember me?
Well, of course, it's nice to see you again. 4 years ago we first met, and then back in '51, you know, I knew you were special back then, but now the whole world knows how special you were.
Oh, it's so nice of you telling this. But I have been a huge fan of yours, even before we met. And right now I can tell you in person how I love your stories.
Which one?
Everyone! You know, you maybe don't remember, but last time you suggested me to read a book about President Lincoln, and I bought the book right away.
Yes, though I don't know that I deserve such kind words from you. Look, although I have won many awards for my work, but you know what? I haven't had a major star like you to get my stories to the whole world.
Oh, I have some success, but only in my professional life. But it's not enough. I feel like I need more. I want to be a better actress, so that's why I came here to learn in an acting school in New York. Could you maybe tell me, how do you feel about the actors and the actresses when they interpret your film?
That's a very good question, Miss Monroe. Thank you for asking that. Of course, when I write my stories, I have my vision, and I put that through to my books. But it's very hard for my exact vision to make it to the big screen because I pass my story to the director, and he interprets it. And then the actors and actresses interpret it. The audience interprets it. So to get my exact story to the big screen is very hard. But there's no right or wrong answer to that question. The only important thing is if the actor loves it, the actress loves it, the director, the audience loves it. If we all love it, then the film will be a big success.
It's really amazing. I want to do that. You know, they offer me only the role of dumb blondes with the curves, but I feel that I can do better. Oh, maybe, Mr. Miller, you can learn me that. I really want to understand how is it beyond your mind. How can I interpret the characters? How can I give them the life? Would you come to my place for dinner, maybe? I'm every day after 5 p.m. at home.
Well, of course. How about tomorrow evening? I have some more books I can bring for you, and also I'm working on a screenplay, and I'd like your opinion on it.
Thank you so much. It would be lovely.
The best way to read a book is actually become part of the story. That's why I read books, because when you're part of the story, the book is no longer a book. It actually becomes an adventure.
And how about when you read the Bible?
Well, I'm Jewish, so I would only read the Old Testament.
And your playwrights, did you put yourself into your stories?
Well, of course. That's why my plays touch so many people. Because when you become part of the story, the characters come to life. They're no longer fiction, like you and me. Now there's hate and love.
So, do you mind if we play the first touch?
Well, I could do a table read. Mind you, I'm no actor.
But you know, the door's closed. There's no any journalists from the movie, so we can have fun. I love you so much. I have been dreaming of you since a long time. Please, don't say no. I have been dreaming of this moment since a long time. Please, don't say no.
And action!
Well, of course. That's why my stories touch so many people, because when they become part of the story, the characters come to life. They're no longer fictional. Like you and me. No, let's do it again, I'm sorry. Yes,
I said one thing, sir. Yeah. Can we play at the first touch or off the first touch?
Then you would say the next thing you would say is the first touch. Yeah. Or you want to start with that?
The scene of the first touch. Okay.
Before that, or
right now?
That leads into the first touch. Okay. Still rolling.
Yep, still rolling. Action.
Yes, of course. That's why my stories touch so many people, because when they become part of the story, the characters come to life and they're no longer fictional. Like you and me. I mean, there's now feelings, hate, and love.
And how about, can we play the scene of the first touch?
Well, I'm not an actor. I mean, we can do a table read.
Yeah, but it can be fun. The door's closed. There's no journalists from the movies. And I really love you. I have been dreaming of you since a long time.
Marilyn, I know you said you don't care, but it can be disastrous for a movie star like you to marry someone like me.
Oh, I don't care. I only care about you.
But you look like a fool marrying someone so old and ugly like me.
No, you are not ugly. You are not old. And the people think that I am dumb blonde. It's just, it plays into my character.
Oh, I don't deserve a girl like you. You're an angel.
Oh, let's just say that means your prayer worked.
Oh, did it ever? Speaking of that, you will have to convert to Judaism. Are you willing to do that for me?
That will be a lot of work. But I guess you are worth of all those trouble.
Good. Okay, so I'm going to move to Vegas to speed up the divorce proceedings. You're sure this is what you want?
Yes, I want to have the kids with you, with your intelligence and brain, and with my beauty.
Well, I hope it's not kids the other way around.
If your look is good enough to win my heart, and my intelligence good enough to have a star on Hollywood Boulevard, so it can't go wrong again. Perfect. I met a girl yesterday at the ceremony, French one. She was so beautiful, Bridget something. She was so young and naive. When I saw her, it was like I saw me 10 years before, like young and full of dreams.
You must have met Bridget Bardot. A young, talented, beautiful actress.
Oh, I didn't get her name.
Well, it had to be Bridget. She was at the ceremony last evening. Am I the only one in Hollywood that hasn't talked to Bridget? She even chatted with you?
Oh, but why you have to talk to her? I think you are working on your script.
Well, what's wrong with a man being inspired?
Taking to you to get inspired. You didn't even get excited when you sleep with me.
Don't talk to me like that. Educated people don't say mean things.
Oh, I'm sorry talking like a dumb, blonde, non-educated, but I think I need to play like this. You know, when you feel so good to me. I just want to be loved. I want to find love. I want someone loves me so much. Why I can have a baby?
Oh, honey, you're still young. You'll be pregnant soon enough.
Do you think I will?
Yeah, of course. Don't give me any of this nobody loves me nonsense. When you have Arthur.
Arthur, does he really love me? You know, he changed.
Oh, we all change. I can't expect him to bring you a rose every morning.
He changed, I mean, he's not like before. I know that passion cannot live, cannot stay forever, but something's happened to us. I think he don't love me anymore.
No. Maybe you two are just too busy. I mean, maybe the pressure and the problems have gone into him. All I know is that he will never find a better wife. No, he'll never find a wife like you. He never will.
You're so cute.
But you stood by him, even when it put your reputation on the line. You put your own career aside to have babies for him, or try to have babies.
Yeah, but I'm the only one who wanted to have these babies. And he blamed me when we lost the second one. He blamed me because he asked me to stop drinking and taking medicines, but the doctor, he told me that I need to take it because I couldn't sleep without a drink. And he couldn't understand this.
Well, babies will come when it's their time to come. You need to handle your problems first.
I found a note on the book he was reading. He wrote, I thought she was an angel, but I was wrong. He used to call me an angel, and he stopped.
Do you still love him?
I loved him since when I first met him. It was the time that he had everything and I had nothing, and then the things changed. He became so stressed, and I don't really want to love someone who doesn't love me. Doesn't make sense. I'm searching for love my whole life.
I mean, what about the film you two did together? Didn't that make things better?
A total disaster. He didn't know that I asked the people only acting in his films, and he was horrible with me, and he yelled at me if I forgot one line. I screamed. He cannot understand.
My dear.
I was thinking that the kid can change something in our lives, and it doesn't come to it's another dead end.
Oh, my dear, you've been through many terrible things. But you'll get through this, of course. You'll get through this too.
Miss Monroe, it's a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure meeting you.
John wanted to tell you that he is sorry that he was not in a position to do as he pleased.
Well, I care about him also.
We care about you.
You mean you feel for me?
Of course. Anything you need at any time, you can always call me.
I had something for John, but if he's in no position to use it, maybe you can find someone to use it. Are you the one for me? Or should I walk alone? Is this love or just a dream? Are you here for real? I am a girl with nothing, no one I could run to. Let me go for the dreams I long. Have a life with joy. Many times I cried with tears dropped like the snow. Will you bring love and warm my heart? Let love melt the snow.
Please don't leave me behind. This world I don't